The Rayman Legends Journey DLC. This is a mod for Rayman Legends that expands the game with 13 brand new levels, some brand new characters, and an actual story that features cut content from the original game. This is possibly one of the coolest mods for Rayman Legends, and I almost completely missed it, as I only really got a notification about its release at like 1 in the morning. Starting off, once you install it and boot into the game, you're greeted with a brand new title screen, complete with a brand new background and Legends original logo. Once we actually hop into the game, we can see that Teensy's in Trouble is replaced with the new adventure. And right off the bat, once you get into the level, you can just see how much work was put into this mod. If you were someone that always wanted a little bit more out of the original Legends, I would highly recommend giving this mod a try. It even pulls stuff from Rayman Origins with having a level based off of Mystical Peak. We even get a brand new level based off of the Land of the Living Dead, and spoilers for people that don't want to hear this, but we finally get to have Drax's Nightmare in a playable form, complete with a boss fight and all. Now, even though I do love this, it's not perfect. Like, there's this cool skin in the game that allows you to play as one of the living stones, but the hit detection does not work properly. Enemies can't hit you and the bounce pads are rendered completely useless, but when I use Rayman, it works completely fine. There was also this weird moment in Ray in the last castle where I touched one of these rings and died, and it for some reason put me in a completely different spot. I don't know if that was intentional, but when that happened, I legit thought that I just spawned in a different area of the map. You'll also have moments where the textures might look a little bit off or they might get cut off at certain points in the map, but if there's one thing that I really had to criticize, it has to be the boss fight. Now look, there's nothing inherently wrong with making a hard boss fight, and if the fault is clearly my own, then I can own up to that. But there are just moments where you have very little time to react. Like at this point of the boss fight, I was just so used to having to run back and forth due to some of the obstacles that came your way, and you can even see that off to the side you can see something glowing, so that kind of indicated to me that okay, it's coming this way, so I'ma try and dodge it, but instead I end up getting killed from the buzzsaws above me, as I had very little time to really register them coming for me. Now looking back at the footage, you can definitely make the argument that I had enough time to run away, but playing it in that moment for the first time and just having to deal with all the other stuff that was just attacking you from all sides, it's gonna trip you up, especially when you have no indicator of what's gonna happen. And the worst part, I didn't even get to beat the boss properly, where during this phase where you have to jump at just the right time, instead of killing me, it just ends up pushing me out of the arena and I can just continue on. So yeah, that moment really kinda just soured my mood when it came to the boss. And everything leading up until you actually meet Drac is pretty easy if I'm being honest. And you don't even get a boss fight with him, it's just a skull that you have to fight. And once you do defeat him, you just have to run away and get out of the mansion before it collapses. And it is a nice set piece, I will admit, if not a bit anticlimactic with everything that happened beforehand. But once again, as a reminder, this is a fan project, so I'm not expecting everything to be up to the same quality as the original game. And all the people that worked on this should feel proud for what they were able to make. But with that, that's gonna be the end of the video. I will have this mod linked down below, as well as having it added to my mods and ROM hack list. And with that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see y'all next time.